All right. It is Tuesday. It is 9 p.m. and that means it is time for Tuesday Night Perry. Just glancing at everything. All right, level's good. We're live. Okay. I think we're all set. I think we're looking good. All right. We're hopping back into career mode. There's so much I still need to do in this game, so might as well pick up where we left off, which is just struggling super bad at everything in I, I'm not a strong gamer, guys, but I'm gonna give it my best try here. All right. Ooh, we got demolition rate. Okay, yeah, we'll start there. We'll start there. Has me in the limo. I don't think we're gonna play as the limo. And in fact, it says that that is not eligible. Good. Let's see. Tough choices. Tough choices. Which one to start as here? This one looks slow. I think I'm going with the station wagon. I don't know why. I just got a good feeling on the station wagon right now. Yeah, lots of big shows coming up this weekend. Very excited. Uh, we're 36 some odd hours from our good friends from Japan, Kodai Nozaki and Jet Wee arriving here in America. Very excited. That means they're probably getting on their flight pretty soon. Um, so wishing them safe travels, and we'll be there to grab them on the other end. And yeah, Friday night we got Pro Wrestling Grind. Got the big trios match there. Myself, Delmi Exo, and Rip Bison taking on a very formidable team. And taking on a very formidable team and the crew from T2T. We got King of Chaos himself, Logan Black. We got Joseph A. Game Alexander and Wesley Amon. Yep, bigger one. Salad. What? Crashing cars. Just like when I drive in real life. That'll be a good match on Friday. Plus, we got Jet Li and Kodai Nozaki having our American debuts that night at Pro Wrestling Grind. Jet Li going one-on-one with Rabbit Honey Badger Ryan Mooney. That's going to be a hell of a match. Okay. That guy's right for me, man. And in the main event, Pro Wrestling Grind Grand Championship, looking to add more belts to his collection. Kodai Nozaki challenging for Pro Wrestling Grind Grand Championship against our champion, Moonlight's son, Mike Skyros. That's going to be a hell of a match. Really looking forward to that one. I feel like Mike Skyros is the kind of opponent that Kodai doesn't take on very often. And likewise, I don't think Skyros has ever faced anyone like Kodai Nozaki. As someone who has been in the championship match against Kodai, I can tell you that is a different breed. He's gonna put a hurt on Mike. And Mike's probably gonna be right there for him. That said, Bobby Gilbert in the house. Welcome, bud. Welcome to Tuesday Night Perry. That said, just announced today, Saturday at Limitless Wrestling's Fresh Blood in Yarmouth, Maine. It'll be the reunited 2 days in a row, mutually assured destruction. Matt, myself, and Iron Rip Bison taking on Kodai Nozaki and Jet Li. So we get to do a little battle with our old pals from Kyushu Pro. That'll be really exciting. I'm looking forward to locking horns with those guys again. It's been a while. It's been almost a year since I've been in the ring with those guys. All right, I think that was good enough to move on to the next round here. Happy with that. Good, good. We're making some progress. Bobby Gilbert is psyched for that match. Or wait, were you psyched that I won that I managed to make it to the next round in that race, or were you psyched for the match at Livingston? That's gonna be something else. Very excited to see that announcement today. I mean, I knew it was coming, but I didn't know when the announcement was coming. So pretty excited to see it. Yeah, I barely made it to the end of the stream today. I spent the day. I've had this big house project going on. Yeah, Kodai and Jet versus Mad is gonna be awesome. I'm super excited. Spent the whole day today. I've been working on this deck project forever, and it's just about wrapping up. And that means I had a dumpster delivered today, so I could get rid of all the debris and detritus. But that also meant that I spent the entire day marching hundreds, probably thousands of pounds of different, lumber and all kinds of stuff, carrying it across the yard for the dumpster. I don't have a small yard. I live in a small town. Buy a house here to get a lot of property. I'm kind of cursing that fact today. But got it all done. Feeling good about that. Tomorrow I got a little bit more of the same. There's some extra room in the dumpster, so I'm letting my parents put some stuff out. So I'm along with a truck. That means I got a truck over to their place, get all the stuff that we get rid of, bring it back, and then put it in the dumpster. So long day tomorrow, and then Thursday, bright and early. I was initially going to the airport with Rip to get the guys from Kyushu, but their flight was delayed to a very unreasonable hour. He has told me to not bother getting up at that hour to do terrible. So instead, I'll be meeting them when they get back over here to Western Mass. I'll be meeting them at the diner nearby where they're staying, and getting to have some food with the guys upon arrival, and then spending the whole day basically helping Rip play host. So that'll be a lot of fun. Let's see. Bro, your car is so loud. Is it really? I can turn the desktop audio down, but that's fine. I don't mind that. Let's go ahead and adjust. Glad someone's keeping an eye on that. Today was Uncle Ripper's birthday. That's correct. Old Uncle Ripper turning the big 3-1 today. This time last year he was having his 30th birthday, and we were in Japan. Got to go out for ramen on his birthday with Tajiri and Chikuzan and Kodai, and Jet was there, and Baten came, and there was a whole crew out there. Really good group. I think the only person who didn't get to come that night was Mentai Kid. I think he had to get home to his family that evening after the show. We wrestled that day, so Rip got to literally wrestle in Japan on his 30th birthday, which is very cool. And you know what? I got to wrestle in Japan on his 30th birthday, so it was good for both of us. That's right, just 2 days from Bobby Gilbert's birthday, which means when I get done here, I got to give my brother a call, because today is also my brother's birthday. And that means, of course, tomorrow, the most important birthday of the year, Weird Al Yankovic has his birthday tomorrow. So hope everybody will be watching UHF and having a Twinkie Wiener sandwich and daring to be stupid. You know, all the insert all the Al jokes you like here. Go ahead and run with scissors. Don't actually do that. I don't want anyone to get hurt. Well, I've had someone right on my butt this entire race. Yeah, I know we're gonna have a light turnout in the chat tonight. I've already heard from a few of the regulars that they're busy this evening, so we've got a few of our regular folk probably won't be around, but That's okay. I'm gonna see a whole bunch of them this weekend. Uh, I know Herobotic is gonna be at uh, 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 oh, it's 6 laps. Okay, that guy can pass me now. That's fine because I'm gonna get him back. Herobotic's coming to grind on Friday, so that'll be fun. I know I'll see Joey Nails Saturday up in Maine for Limitless. He's got to be psyched to find out that I'm having that tag match, and he's gonna get to see it firsthand. You know, I've been looking at some of the matches announced for both of the shows I'm on this weekend, and you know, I'm always looking at the matches that aren't mine, seeing like what I'm gonna enjoy watching myself. And honestly, it's kind of a hard call. Like everything at Grind is shaping up to be amazing. Um, so there's really no losers there. The one match I haven't mentioned, it's a 4 match card. Of course, there's the trios match with me and Rip and Delmy versus the T2T crew. We got Jet Wee and the Rabid Honey Badger Ryan Mooney. And we got Kodai challenging Mike Skyros for the Grind Grand Championship. And then we also have on the same show Griffin McCoy from down in the Jersey Philly area, who is a standout heavyweight wrestler that I've known for years now. He's coming up. He's been at Grind a few times, and he's going one-on-one with the inaugural Pro Wrestling Grind Grand Champion, the one and only Blue Thunder Jay Freddy. And I'm really looking forward to that. That's got banger written all over it. But all the matches at Grind this week sound great. Limitless is a bigger card, and I'm gonna have trouble remembering everything there. But I know Ashley Vox has a match there. Uh, and Ashley's family. That's Delmy's big sister. So always happy to see her. I know Alec Price versus Donovan Dijak is a match that's happened a few times, but has never disappointed. So that's going to be one to take in. Oh, second place. I was so close to first. You see that? I was so close. So close. That's probably enough to get me my points on this. So close. Hey, completed. Good. Good. Hey, I completed the championship series. That means I can go on to the new stuff. I still have things in here I need to beat, though. So before I jump to Pro Internationals, let's hop back into the Challengers level here and see what I haven't beat. I haven't beat Banger Racing Attack of the Killer Bee. I haven't beat that damn Motorhome Demolition Derby. I probably never will. That thing's hard. Demolition Racing Challenge Wolf Pack. I haven't beat that either. I feel like that one was really hard. Let's see. What's this one? Uh, Let's just give it a try and see what we do here. We'll try this one time, then we'll go on to the new levels. We'll check out what I've unlocked here. This has been, I feel like I'm giving a master class on managing to get through this racing while talking because I've not shut up this whole stream. Yeah, I do. I absolutely feel like I'm running on fumes from dragging heavy stuff all over the yard today. It was like 7 hours I was out there in the sun just hauling stuff around. It was a lot. All right, looks like it's one race, 6 laps, win by at least 20 meters. Wow, that's a hell of a specific need. This thing really grips the pave. See how it does on the dirt. Ooh. Well, I didn't want that to happen. Oh boy, no wonder I hadn't beat this before. This is hard. I know Bobby's cheering for Kodai in that championship match. I mean, that would be very exciting because it would mean he'd have to come back to defend it. But it also might mean that he'd defend it in Japan, and who knows who if he lost it over there, who knows who would become champion. If he wins, it would be a little bit like Punk back in the day. We might never see that belt again. So there's great reason to cheer for Kodai because he's a great dude, and Mike Skyros is Mike Skyros. But ugh, oof, yikes! There's no way I'm winning this. Boy, I'm in rough shape here. Um, but also, it would be kind of exciting to see what happened. There's also good reason to cheer for Mike Skyros, though. We don't want to lose that belt. Hey, hey, hey! You watch how you talk about Pepsi Man. You watch it. I'll say this: in the argument between him and Jack Perry, one of them makes a lot more money, and one of them draws a lot more viewers. So, in the world of show business, that's okay. Jack Perry, I'm sure, is great too. I just know that if I had to choose between which one I kept on the roster after all that went down, I'd probably keep the one that was making me a lot of money with viewers. Is he a champion? I don't know. I see. This is unfair of me because I don't watch any of the products. I just know that like one of them moves a needle and one doesn't. I say that as I'm like crashing and burning in this game. I don't know. What do I know? But there's no wrong wrestlers to like generally speaking. Obviously, there's some very bad ones to like. But neither Punk or Jack Perry is like problematic. So you like who you like. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like Graves being a big Cody fan. Nothing wrong with that. You like who you like. Everyone's here because they're a Perry fan. That's a crazy decision. So again, no wrong choices. But I will say, Punk was one of the reasons I started wrestling. So emotionally, I don't make a, I don't use logic when it comes to my opinions on CM Punk. Well, at the very least, I managed to limp over the finish line here. It's just taken me a while. You would think as soon as it says challenge failed, since there's only one other car, they could just end it there. They don't need to make me suffer the rest of this embarrassment. But, whatever the game wants. We're gonna try the new levels in a sec here anyway. That's what we're really here for. Wait, what's upsetting to Uncle Sid? Hey, Uncle Sid. Uncle Sid was like Nash. He'd be behind whoever made the most money. Or whoever got the most time off to go play softball. A little of both, right? But no, I really like people like who they like. Nothing wrong at all being a fan of Nash didn't like Punk. Uh I mean, in kayfabe he didn't. When you watch his little podcast clips, he's always got positive things to say about him. But you know, it's fine. Nash again, you like who you like. If Nash doesn't like Punk, Nash doesn't like Punk. He doesn't have to. I like both of them. I like Punk and I like Nash. All right, let's see what we've unlocked here. Oh man. Oh, we got some cool stuff here. Yeah, Herobotic in the house. Herobotic's getting psyched for Friday. I know he's excited to see the show. Gets to see Kodai and Jet Wee in person. I don't know if you saw it, Herobotic, but for Saturday when Kodai and Jet are on Limitless up in Maine, they just announced their match today, and it's Kodai and Jet versus me and Rip. So mad reuniting up in Maine to take on our buddies from Kyushu Pro. All right, which one do I do first? We got Demolition Racing. We got a Demolition Derby. Oh, maybe that's where I'll start. We got Folk Racing, Banger Racing. We got the Derby Challenge with the buses. Bobby. I won't say it on the air. There's a lot of wrestlers who are friends with Cornette, including Punk's biggest enemies backstage. They're it's much of what we think of as feuds in wrestling is kayfabe work. So I can give you some background info on that. All right, let's start with this regular old demolition derby here. All right. Oh boy, lot of vehicle choices here. Oh, I might stick with that one. Now, do I want one that's like really like, oh boy. Yeah, should I do the demolition derby with this thing? Seems like a poor choice. Now this thing's begging for demolition derby work. Look at this. Yeah. Or this thing. There's some tough ones to pick here. All right, I'm gonna go with this thing. Oh, what a weird track for a demolition derby. Hey, Bobby, I feel very much that same way. That company is not in a great place right now, and a lot of things got to change, and a lot of the people got to go. So we're we're very much on the same page regarding that. Yeah, that Limitless announcement for the match of Mad versus Kyushu came in, and boy, my phone exploded. Is incredible. Ah, Billy Corgan, the world's saddest boy. He looks like the guy from Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown. All right, this is a zany setup for a demolition derby. All right, cause at least 1,500 damage, wreck at least three opponents. I can do something there. Ah, got that dude pretty good. Ooh, man. Came into this match meaning business. That is an insult to Charlie Brown. You're right. Shouldn't talk that way about Charlie Brown. He's already had a rough life. I mean, you ever see him try to kick a football? Oh, heartbreaking. Not that I'd do any better, and I wouldn't even have someone pulling the ball away. I would just be bad at it. That's why I don't do sports. All performance art for old Pear Bear. A little monster truck action there. Landed on top of that guy. Taking it up the old half pipe here. Right. Just go ahead and reset that. Yeah, I hit one of the targets it gave me. That's good. I don't think I've wrecked anybody though, and I don't know, I'm not feeling terribly hopeful about that because it gets hard to hit targets. Yeah, everybody's moving. Got a wreck assist. Does that count as like a half point? Great if I could hit that van, but yeah, someone got him first. Wrecking assist, yeah. So I don't get any credit for that. Yeah, that's right. Sports entertainment. It's like show business. Without the show, there is no business, and without the business, there is no show. Without the entertainment, there is no sport. And arguably, there just plain is no sport. And I'm gonna wreck myself in this game. Contact time counter is up. I gotta hit somebody. There, how about... Oh, come on. There we go. I got one. Keeps me alive a little longer. Just barely nicked that guy. So close to being wrecked. I could still get those points. Boy. The jumps in this level are really rough. Oh, what are you doing for your midnight birthday stream? Let's hear it. Yeah, I got one. I got two. Get one more, I'll have beat everything they gave me for this level. Who's... Oh, come on. Yeah, I did it. Got all three. And there's only one opponent left. I might win this thing. I hope he is... Oh, boy, he's got a lot of health left. Keeps running away from me. I don't know. This guy's running away like a coward. A coward. Come on. Why did you take such a long time? Had some suburban legends stuck in my head all day. Seriously, why is this guy just running from me? Doesn't he know there's a contact countdown that's going to happen? Yeah, take that, punk. Well, you hit me. It's supposed to be me hitting you. That's what I say every time I wrestle. All right, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Where is he now? I hear him driving around. There he is. I need a little more room to get a running start at him if I'm going to hit him. Is he chasing me? Oh no, I'm hearing the drone. That's what I'm hearing. The camera drone. Hey, get back here. Did I do it? I think I did it, you guys. Forza Motorsport 7. Totoro? 8-hour endurance race. Wait, Totoro? Wait, hang on, you guys. I'm just getting caught up on the old on the chat here. Explain. Is Totoro in that game? Are we talking about the same thing? Are we talking about My Neighbor Totoro? Oh man, I can't wait to see Kodai again. He's he's just, you guys saw the match. He's a brick shit house. When he walks around, he looks like Totoro, and it killed me. Oh, was he Totoro? Did I just kill a guy named Totoro? Oh my god, I did. He's number 2 on the thing. Huh. Oh, poor Totoro. Da, 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 da. When I got back from Japan, I was really bummed because they had these. Do we pronounce it Ghibli or Ghibli? I believe my friends in Japan said Ghibli, uh, but I'm trying to remember. Um, Nailed it. One down, baby. Um, so Gib, thank you. That's very helpful. They had a bunch of Ghibli stores. There was one in like every of the Aeon malls, and we wrestled in a bunch of those malls and visited a bunch of those malls. And the first one I went to had a couple different Ghibli movie soundtracks on vinyl, including My Neighbor Totoro, which is such a great soundtrack. And I mean, all of them are like Princess Mononoke. They're all amazing. And I like, it was the first place we'd been to, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait and think about it, see how money holds up through the trip. I don't want to spend all my money at like the first show we go to. I told my wife about it a few days later, and she was like, you probably should have just got it. And every single Ghibli store we went to after that, they did not have the vinyl soundtracks, and it crushed me every time. And I looked all over, like I searched these stores out. Uh, then when Christmas came around, my wife did in fact get me just off of Amazon. She just went on and ordered me the Totoro soundtrack on vinyl, and it is spectacular. Yeah, I'm a little bummed I didn't grab it in Japan, but the one she ordered me was the same Japan release. Everything in it's in Japanese. So, you know, live and learn, I guess. I should have just spent the money. All right, so let's see. We got Demolition Racing with the V8 Thunder, or got some banger racing. I can't wait to unlock the stuff over here. Oh, there's motorhome racing. Yeah, there's some stuff. Ooh, there's some cool stuff coming, I can tell. All right. Let's try this Derby Challenge, the Diesel and Destruction, and see what this is. Looks like I have to play as the school bus. It's a great soundtrack, but they're all great, right? Like honest, for real. Like seriously, how great is the soundtrack to Howl's Moving Castle? It's amazing. Um, all right, so we're playing as the bus. Let's get in. We're in the big oval for, I believe, a demolition derby. I don't think it's a race. Let's see. Bonus targets: wreck at least three opponents and deal the most damage. I mean, I'll give it a shot. I assume all I have to do is win this thing. I don't know. I don't know. At some point, I think I'm gonna have Hero Botic on one of these streams, like in person, and we'll break out the guitar and we'll do a sofa versus couch reunion. Okay, yeah, so it's an all school bus demolition derby. You guys, let's go. This is what I'm talking about. This is why you get this game. Hell yeah. Look at that mess. Oh, this rules. This is so dumb. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. And I'm over. Oh, there's some people who already have really low, like tons of damage already. Yeah, so what I need is to start doing some circles here so I can nail guys like that. Well, wrecked one. Ooh, good slam there. I'll take that. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, when Kodai was always the last one to the van for shows, um, and to the point where it became a running gag. Like we all knew he would always be the last one there, like the last to arrive, and we could just look out the van and wait for him to come around the corner on the street because we knew he was coming. And when he did, he would be running with his little suitcase with his gear behind him. Oh, come on. Yeah. That's two or three. I thought I had done a second one already. That's okay. Oh, someone's out on the outer loop. Daring. Oh, this guy's going down. Here we go. That's three. Hell yeah, brother. Um, but yeah, he would come running with his bag behind him. And, gear bags are not huge, but next to Kodai, it looked really small. He had a little pull along, a little wheelie bag. And there's Kodai, this giant, pulling this little wheelie bag. And yeah, it kind of looked like Totoro with the umbrella. I did it, you guys. I did it. So he would come around the corner, and me and Rip in the back seat of the Gaijin van would be quietly singing to ourselves, "Ko ko 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 Kodai." And it feels a little mean, but it was done from a place of love. I'm really looking forward to the ride up to Maine. I believe we're probably getting a rental car for that because we're gonna need the space. But it's myself, Delmy, Rip, Kodai, and Jet, and that's a good car load. That's gonna be so much fun. I'm looking forward to. Usually, I dread the 3.5 to 5 hour ride up to a Maine show. But it'll be cool to be in the car with the guys. That'll be fun. It'll be nothing like the car rides in Japan. The car rides in Japan. Oh, Father Jaredy. Oh, you live in Maine. I'm wrestling in Maine on Saturday. Myself and Iron Rip Bison will be at Limitless Wrestling, teaming up against Kodai Nozaki and Jet Wee from Kyushu Pro Wrestling in Japan, two of our friends from when we toured Japan last year. Um, but yeah, usually I dread that long car ride. It's a very long ride, but this will be a lot of fun. And the rides in Japan were nothing like this because uh, we would get in the car. It would always be very early, um, and it would always be a very long ride, a few hours. And everyone had the exact same routine. It was you got in the car, we rode 5 minutes to the conveni. We would all go in and get our snacks for the road. and then you would put your headphones on and just wait the ride out. Which is not so bad. It's low stress. It was a comfortable ride. There were USB ports in the van that we could plug in and charge our stuff. So, hard to complain. But yeah, it wasn't like the rides out here we're all telling jokes where we have a game we play that's uh sort of a karaoke roulette almost where we pass the phone that's connected to the Bluetooth around, and when you get it, you get to add a few songs, however many you think of in like a couple minutes. You add a few songs to the queue on Spotify. And so as stuff comes up, you don't know what's coming because other people pick stuff. But by the time it gets to your stuff, you kind of forget what you added. And then everyone's just shouting and singing along because the whole point is to pick songs that'll make everyone in the car cheer and sing along. One of my go-tos in that situation, and it never fails, is "The Saga Begins" by Weird Al, which for years I've said I kind of use as like a litmus test. Like, can we be friends? Basically, it comes down to like when we're on a car ride to a show, if that comes on, do you sing along and how much of it do you know? And I will tell you, whether it was now Pro Wrestling Noah star and former WWE star Anthony Green, whether it was Levi, whether it was Rip and Delmy, whether it was Andy Brown and Alyssa Marino, Johnny Torres, of course. Oh God, oh boy, yikes. Rough spot there. Holy cow. I was in a pretty good position for a minute there, and that is not the case anymore. They all knew the lyrics. I feel like that's one of those songs that if you are within a decade of my age on either end, you probably just know all the words. Big mess here. Big pile up. Yeah, I'm starting to gain some of my positions back. Not enough, but some of them. That one, considering how badly I got whooped and knocked way out of the lead there, that went pretty good. I came back pretty strong. Yeah, actually, Aerobotic, the last time you sang that probably was in a car with me. But if you had to right now, you'd probably still know every word, right? Like, I feel like that's a song that gets sort of ingrained in a lot of us, especially if you're both a Weird Al fan and a Star Wars fan. And, unsurprisingly, there's a great deal of crossover. Sort of like wrestling fans and monster truck fans. A lot of crossover. Oh, hey, that wasn't so bad. That didn't matter if I did poorly because it was just good enough to get me to the next round. Nice. That's what I needed to happen right there. Ooh, I cut that corner pretty close because those corner barrels are not forgiving. And one thing I like in these close quarters races like this is when those sharp turns come in. Sometimes you can use your opponents to kind of help you steer more sharply. Oh no! Or too sharply like that. Oh boy. Okay. A little bit of a pile up starting there. Want nothing to do with that. Hey, hey. Guy took my fender clean off. Oh, like I said, unforgiving. Oof. Oof. Oh no. No, 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 no. Come on. Gotta do better than that. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Come on. Come on, you dinks. Stop ruining my lap here. Yikes. Oh, jeez. Hope that was good enough. I didn't see what my 11th, I don't know. It was round 2 out of 3. Did I make it to the next round? It'd be better if I was driving a bale of hay. You know, you can't always drive a bale of hay. Not every game is sophisticated enough to have a bale of hay. Use these losers to cut a good turn here. There we go. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, jeez. All right. Okay. Everybody, come on. Both of my doors are broken open. I'd be terrified to be in that car right now. Oh no, no, oh god. Well, it still drives a little bit. What's left of it, holy crap. If I end up placing well in this car that's mostly destroyed, oh boy. Well, that helped. Pass all of that heap there. How am I back to single digits? This is insane. Completely absurd. Unreasonable in every way. Now look, I ain't saying that guy was a gold digger, but it did say it on his car. I like that the tailpipe on this thing is constantly backfiring. My lawnmower has the same issue right now. Ugh. I saw that coming. I mean, I literally didn't, but I knew it was coming, I should say. Oh, geez. I was doing so well, and then the very last lap, of course, is when it would all come crashing down. Oh, that was terrifying. Oh, snap. Look at that. You see that? You see that? That was some Mario Kart action there. It was not going to go well, and then it really did. All right, let's see. How did I do overall? I had to have done pretty okay, right? That's a lot of points. Hey, they consider that completed. Final position is 7th. All right. I'll take it. Default. All right. Let's oh boy. All right. So we got the V8 Thunder, we got the International Tour, or oh, we got it. We got it. I didn't even see this was sitting here. Banger Racer Challenge, the double trouble, the double decker. We're doing the double decker, man. I've been I've been waiting to get to this. Again, this is one of those things that like this is why you get this game. Oh, and it's one of the loop on either end courses. Oh boy. Look at that sunset. That's beautiful. Look at that double decker car. That's beautiful. Oh, Herobotic just rolling back in. I would say you didn't miss much, but you can see what's happening on the screen. Oh boy, okay. So apparently these things really don't like to take a sharp corner, which makes a lot of sense. They would be very top heavy. All right, so I'm in first place now, and I think we can all agree that there's absolutely no way that I maintain that. Like, there's no way I stay in first here. It is crazy how top heavy this thing is. Considering I spend most of my time on racing games playing monster trucks, like this is super top heavy. Oh, there is no way I maintain this lead. I'm so stressed about this. It's hard because I got to be careful because there's cars coming the other way. That's so stressful. Hey, a hot air balloon. Okay, so it's not too stressful. I can still take in the scenery, I guess. Oh geez, oh geez, okay. Those are some near misses I really didn't want. These tracks are also really long, so that's only half the race. Oh geez, okay. I gotta get up high or down low. Can't be in between. Because all the other cars are in between, and that's dangerous. almost lapped some of these guys. Jeez. How are they so bad at this? Oh, geez. Okay. Watch out. Holy crap. A lot of these guys are wrecked. That's ominous. Jeez. Okay. That was. I didn't like the way that that made me feel. Listen, guys, I know I'm a pro wrestler, but I'm a fairly risk-averse person. Like, I'm the type who saves my money and avoids danger at most costs. Uh, and this game, some of the stuff that happens in this game stresses me out a fair bit. Okay, I'll come clean. I'm not the daredevil you all picture me to be. Go for a head-on, I've earned it. Hey, thanks. I have earned it, haven't I? I certainly think so. Deserve to treat myself. It's really hard to take these turns maintaining any kind of like steady speed without the car trying to tip over. Like, oh, there you go. There's my head on. I did earn it. I deserved that. I worked hard to get to this point. Longest race of my life because I've been so stressed the whole way. Hey, whoo, whoo. That that was stressful. If you win, I'll let Joey Nails sign me. No, you don't have to do that. You don't need to work with Joey Nails. Joey Nails is a very nice guy. He's got some crazy ideas that can be completely ignored by most people, I think. Huh. That should not have felt as stressful as it was, but it felt very stressful to me. All right, well, we completed it. That's good. Hey, we're knocking stuff off left and right here. So sorry, Bobby. I know it didn't seem realistic to me either. All right, let's see. This one is 8 races to get through it. Okay, we're gonna do this one first. Holy cow, 8 races. Okay, that vehicle is not eligible, which is a shame. I did very well with that vehicle. This thing looks fast but hard to control. Hmm. Ah, jeez. Yeah, like some of them have like really bad cornering and stuff. What's this one got for cornering? It's worse somehow. Okay, I think. Hmm. Yeah, I'll go with this one. Hey, Hero Robotics back. All right. My best lap was 7 seconds, but I'm glad someone in the chat watches some of the statistics because I just breeze right past that stuff. I should really look at it more. I can't believe I managed to first place in that. I took first so early in that race and then just maintained it. I don't know what happened. I don't expect it to ever happen again. I'm not really all that great at this game. Hmm. All right, here we go. Big Valley Speedway, Inner Oval, event 1 of 4. Oh, somehow taking up first place again. Inconceivable from old Pear Bear. This guy's still spinning out over here. I passed him already one time. Oh, that was a gnarly wipeout up ahead. Get rid of that guy. Hey, hey, don't you go trying to pass me. I was doing pretty good here. I like this van that's dressed up like Bam Bam Bigelow. That's cool. Oh man, am I about to pull off another first place here? Let's go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'm getting good at this game. Who knew? Uh-oh, Grizzly Raid. We got the Grizzly crew coming in. Rolling in hot on a Tuesday night. Welcome guys, good to see ya. Playing some WreckFest, and shocking to all of us, I've somehow gotten good at this game. I don't know. It just kind of happened. Yeah, it's going good. I nearly wound up missing my own stream because I'm just exhausted from, you know, normal everyday life stuff. But it's been a big day. Limitless Wrestling today announced my match for Saturday. Friday I'm at Pro Wrestling Grind. Saturday I'm at Limitless, teaming up with Rip Bison against Jet Wee and Kodai Nozaki from Kyushu Pro Wrestling. That's going to be really exciting. I'm really looking forward to getting in the ring with my friends again. It's been almost a year since I've wrestled either of them, and they're both incredible talents, and I look forward to it. Oh, there's that hot air balloon again. 6 laps. Man, they keep giving me these long races. That's okay. I can do this. Final lap, and I'm still ahead of everybody. See if I can screw it up on the last turn. Smart money is that I would, but we'll see. Let's go. Let's go, you guys. Holy crap. Grizz saying, oh, you're playing some Dino Crisis. Oh, sick. Well, that sounds like a good time. How'd you do? Were you doing good? I'm not familiar with the game, so I wanted to say something specific, but I got nothing. I really can't believe I've been doing well in some of these races. It's on figure eight now. Oh boy, you did not bad. Not bad is not a terrible goal. A fine way to do. It's how I aim to do virtually everything. If I could just do not bad, I can tell you a fun story that feels like similar energy to I did not bad. Uh, when Rip Bison was brand new and having his very first match, one of the chaotic trainers, he was originally a chaotic student, one of the chaotic trainers who was there was, well, he's gone by a lot of names. I knew him as the Duke of Elegance, Don Chesterfield, but many knew him as Handsome Johnny, and now many more have known him as Warbeard Hansen or Ivar. Uh, Told Rip Bison before his first match, he walked up to him backstage, looked him dead in the eye, shook his hand, and said, "Don't suck." It's valuable advice. Not advice to ignore, you know? Boy, this track is just littered with car detritus. Oh no, oh no, I knew it was coming and I did nothing to save myself. Just drove right into it. I saw him coming. Ooh, ooh. Ugh, that was hard to watch, really. That dude just got clipped in the intersection and still beat me in that turn. Oh, no. You can tell when I'm getting stressed, I start turning sideways in my chair. Losing positions super bad. Yeah, not going to be another first place here, but with any luck, I'll at least keep it in the single digits. It's looking less and less likely as I cross the finish line backward here. 11th place. Hanson would be proud of Uncle Ripper. I think so. I think he would be. I think a lot of the chaotic guys that helped train him back in the day are probably pretty proud of him. He's doing great. Most of the guys who trained me aren't a part of the business anymore. They've all vanished into obscurity somewhere, which is fine. Only a handful of them are people that I have a lot good to say about upon later reflection. So I'm okay with a lot of them kind of being less around. You know what I mean? All right, Grizz. Thanks for popping by. Always happy to see you. I'm sure I'll see you at Blitzkrieg coming up in a few weeks. All right. Well, lap one and I'm in first place. This happens a lot. And on very rare occasion, I manage to maintain that. I don't have high hopes here, you guys. I wonder if Joey Nails is going to pop in tonight. I think his new job has been taking it out of him. The last few times he's popped in, he's come in long enough to say hello and then bounce. I think he's mostly always just trying to see if Graves is here. Got himself a little internet crash. That's okay. It happens. Although he has a lot of those. He's got a cool it on Maine. I gotta have a word with him about his socials. Gotta make sure he keeps his nose clean. He's a good kid. I want everyone to agree with me about that. Yeah, today was another one of those days where everything got away from me and I got exhausted doing all this work around the yard, so I still have to lift when I'm done here. Like, I'm gonna finish this stream and I'm gonna go do shoulders and core. It's one of my more intense routines, and it's just that's what fell today, so yeah. But tomorrow I have a one of the first planned rest days I've taken in almost 2 months. And then after that, I have shows, and then I'm doing a little bit of traveling for my wedding anniversary. So I'm gonna have like a week-long break from my workouts, which is gonna feel weird. I've been very consistent as of late. Very happy with how it's been going. How is this only lap 4 of 6, you guys? You're gonna steal Graves from him. That'd be a long distance thing. I do happen to know where Graves is from, because Graves is out this way. We met at RPM Fest. Graves was one of the burlesque performers that performed there, and then apparently is a longtime wrestling fan and forced a bunch of her fellow performers to come over to grind at the festival, and they had a great time. A lot of them have friended me up online since then, which is really cool. Love to see that crossover. They're all incredible. They're all just like very inspiring artists who do all kinds of stuff. A lot of them do like professional horror makeup and like making. Some of them do things like they make like the latex masks for like scare actors. Like really cool. Like a really cool crew of creative and interesting artists. And something that I really appreciate because I can talk with them about cool stuff like using silicone to cast molds and what kinds of clays they prefer to sculpt in, stuff that I also do with my toy making. And then some of them have things they need from me, like doing some 3D print work. Bobby, you said a what? What did I say that you missed? That's maybe a confusing way to ask that question. What was I talking about that you missed? I'm on the last lap. Let's see if I can maintain this. I've been crashing into some of the other racers here, so that's not generally great for this, but we'll see. All I got to do is make it back to the finish line, I think. Booyah! Head on to end it. Hell yeah. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I've been killing it tonight on this game. I am not usually good at this. Oh, burlesque performer. It's bunch of it's a sort of a how do I describe? I mean, you might have to just Google it, but it's a something akin to like striptease, but like with sort of like a bigger like rock performance aspect to it. Sometimes there's like lip syncing involved, sort of like a drag performance almost. Always big costumes, always heavily themed, always set to a specific song. Yeah, they're incredible, and they were all part of the Metal Fest over there. So it was a lot of like vampire and evil clown sort of costumes that we're doing. It was really cool. I only got to catch a tiny, tiny bit of it because we were prepping for grind while it was going on. So a bunch of us wandered over to check out some of the rest of the fest, and we got to see like a few minutes of it. It was really cool, and then they all came over and watched what we were doing, which was really cool. I like that crossover. A bunch of the folks from the bands who were there as well have all sort of had a lot of crossover. Yeah, Hero Robotics says classy, fun striptease, often with pasties. Yeah, yeah, it's striptease. I mean, sure, classy is subjective. A lot of people would consider regular striptease to be perfectly classy. I agree, very subjective. Um, but yeah, sort of. It's less. I don't know how to put it. It's more theatric for sure. Like it's very much like something that a theater kid would be more akin to than um, you know than other style. God, I don't even know how to describe the difference. Yeah, it's hard to really convey. But yeah, there's often a theme. Often, very carefully crafted costumes and characters that they use. Um, Boy, I just sent all those tires a flying. Ooh, sending parts of my own car flying. Oh, geez. All right. Okay. Everybody, be cool. Hey, let's just, guys, come on. I'm having a rough go of it here. This particular race has not been my race. Yeah, that was a rough race. That was rough. Yeah, yeah. Where there's often whole nights that are have one theme. I know there's a I've seen burlesque and drag shows, not seen in person, but I've seen them advertised that were fully themed to Weird Al, for example. Uh, Pretty cool. I mean, in a lot of ways, pro wrestling is a lot of us in pro wrestling have talked about how pro wrestling is essentially sort of like a drag or burlesque show where rather than dancing and whatever their theme is, our theme is sports and combat sports. And I think there's something to that because when you see Ric Flair come out in one of those robes, that looks like part of a drag show. That looks like part of a burlesque show. That looks like the outfit, you know? The only difference is drag and burlesque performers look a million times cooler than most of us do. Obviously, there's exceptions to that. Joshi wrestlers are light years ahead of the rest of us for making their presence and their persona look amazing. You know, when you watch a Stardom show, man, those performers, they come out and it's like own the room. Really cool. Very jealous. I wish I was half as cool as a Joshi. Never will be. It's insurmountable. These guys drive like real dicks, you know that? Yeah, that's right, I said it. They're always just bashing into me or doing better than me. You know, what the heck? As I practically put myself. Oh, look, I've brought half of the billboard with me. That's fun. This isn't quite a Bay of Hail, or yeah, Bay of Hail. This isn't quite a bale of hay, but that was pretty cool to have like half of a sawhorse stuck to the car while I drive around. Why is hay bale so hard for me to say? I had trouble with it on stream last night too. Must be CTE. Take some of this with me. Whew. All right, fourth place is a lot better than I did before. Right, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Great example of what we're talking about. That incredible look. Hey, he's the ace. What can I say? that was lucky. I got to use all those guys as like a makeshift e-brake turn. Holy crap. I should have a new vlog coming out this week. Pretty excited for that. It's the episode where we do RPM Fest, which was a big show. Had a great match there with BRG. And then I take in my first truck pull in like over 20 years at the Franklin County Fair. So that means there's a montage of cute animals because it's a county fair. And then I got a Blitzkrieg Pro from Westfield from last month, and that was a great match. So there's a lot in this vlog coming out. I think I'm gonna try to post it for like, I don't know, maybe like it's ready to go. I just got to figure out what day is good. Like most of my YouTube viewers are up on Sunday watching, but like I'm not gonna be up to share it. Like I'm gonna be busy. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Hiroshi Tanahashi retiring is weird, but you know, everybody has their own expiration date. And lucky him, he got to pick his own. He's not retiring due to injury or anything. It's just he felt it was time, and that's honestly the best you can hope for with something like that. I was doing really good on this, and then all of a sudden I wasn't. It's all that talk of Hiroshi Tanahashi. Got distracted thinking of his dreamy good looks and amazing hair. I mean, I think I still did pretty okay. Oh, who won the Monster Mutt diecast? I believe I'm gonna say because it was a tough call. I had to look at who it was, and I wasn't gonna announce it today because they're not in the chat. But I believe Graves won. I took the people who had DM'd me their answer to the question from the stream, and took everyone like you had it in the chat. A couple people posted on YouTube with comments. So I took everyone's name and I honestly just picked at random. So I believe that one's going to be Graves. Um, excuse me. I believe Graves is going to make it out to a show before the end of the year, so I may give it to them then. But I will. I'm going to do another giveaway soon on here because I have so many die casts. So there will definitely be other chances. There's going to be some that 100% end up having your name on them, Bobby. It's like the lottery. Can't win if you don't play, and I know you'll be here every time. Ugh, that was not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. Through the woods here. Ugh, yikes. Terrible, terrible start to this race. A Perry figure giveaway. As soon as I have some again, because right now Right now I am sold out of Perry figures. And that means I gotta make more. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time to do that before. Not everyone realizes in the Northeast pro wrestling, you know how like sports have seasons? That's kind of true of pro wrestling in the Northeast because the winter weather makes travel and venue arranging very difficult. So there's a period from about mid-December till like early March where there's practically no wrestling going on out here, and when there is, there's basically no audience at the venue. So during that off season, I'm gonna try to pump out a bunch more figures, probably a new design. Um, I know I've put it off forever, but I've been working on a design for a Delmy figure for her for longer than I care to admit. Long enough that she brings it up every time I see her, and she's always mad at me that I haven't done it yet. It's been in the works. It's just nowhere near finished. But soon, soon. No. Oosh. Yikes. Not even close to on the track. Holy cow. Just blew right through that wall, and I was just taken off into another county. What I was hoping would happen was that. I was hoping I'd crash into someone and they would help me take the turn, but no. Everyone had to clear the way for Perry out of control. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this match at Limitless. It's going to be really fun to be in the ring with my friends again. And you know, I think I'm gonna save Jetwe some money because you know flights going back to Japan are expensive. But once he takes the Perry-go-round, you know he'll have racked up some flyer points. We can maybe get him a cheaper flight, right? Like I'm just trying to help him out. That's all. Just trying to be a good friend. Because I will say, the whole time I was in Japan, pretty much the entire Kyushu roster at some point took the Perry-go-round, with the exception of Jet Wee. So I think he's about due. Well, I gave the Perry-go-round to Ba 10 and he had his ass out of his trunks. That happens to him every match, don't worry about it. Bobby says, I just want a Perry figure so bad. I swear I'm going to make more. I swear it. It's going to happen. All right, what time we got? Hey, that's not bad. How many more races do we have in this level? Yeah, yo, Kodai hits a gnarly spear, but I'll tell you who hit a really good spear recently on me was BRG in that match at RPM Fest. I was watching the footage back, editing together the new vlog. Man, he lays me out, and you hear that contact. He came in, and it's just pop, bam, which is crazy because I'm significantly bigger than he is. But man, that kid has speed. He moves. It comes from his hockey background. When he was in college and in high school, he was a hockey player, and he gets that kind of juking back and forth, just juke juke juke, and it makes him have incredible acceleration. He goes 0 to 1,000,000 in no time flat, and it's crazy. Like I don't know if anyone's run into me as fast or as hard as BRG has. And it wasn't the first time at RPM Fest. I wrestled him in Worcester some time back in a tag match, and he about flattened me in the corner with a running shoulder. Just, he's a guy who is very physical in the ring, and it rules. Like his stuff hits. Like I spent the week after my match with him. I was continually finding bumps, bruises, and scrapes that I didn't know I'd had, and it's because man, he goes for it, and I appreciate it. I'm all about it. I'm a big fan of BRG. He's very good. A Kodai spear, man. When you got that kind of size and power coming in, and yeah, you guys saw the matches that we showcased on here. He is not a slow guy. He has some real speed that gets behind him, and he's not afraid to use it. Man, this race is a mess. Holy crap. No idea how I'm in 12th place. Yeah, I'll take 12th there. That was rough. What was my theme in Japan? My theme song in Japan was I can't remember which band did it, but they had Serge from System of a Down on vocals. It was a cover of Blue Oyster Cult's Godzilla, and it was from the Matthew Broderick Godzilla movie. If you search Godzilla Serge Serj on like Spotify or YouTube or even like Instagram music, it's always the first thing that comes up. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Rip and I picked that one together after they told me that Automatic by Less Than Jake was too babyface. They said, maybe no good here. No good, no good for heel. And they were right. It's very babyface music. I mean, Herobotic's been there in person when I've made my entrance in East Hampton, and that song works, man. I mean, that crowd also really likes me, but I think, truth be told, the song has such a perfect feel to it. It does a lot of the heavy lifting. Oh, great. Oh boy. Maybe you want to take the dirt track side here, although I don't think it's going to matter. Oh, maybe it does matter. It's my second time smashing into that wall, and now my car is on fire. So, probably want to be a little more careful about that, I think. Stay up on the pave this time, see if this treats me a little better. Oh god, no it doesn't, because that guy's just messing me up. Jeez, this car looks like it looks like a soda can being recycled. It is just smushed. Take that. Some spots in the last lap. Happens every time. Yeah, Robotic, before that show, did you know that that was what I was using as my entrance theme these days? All right, Bobby, take it easy, my friend. Always glad to see you. Have a good stream. I'm almost through this level anyway. I think I got 2 or 3 more races. 2 more. 2 more, and then I'm ready to call it a stream. We're almost there. Almost time for me to saddle up, go down in my basement, and lift. Oh, I need more water. Clay Ridge Circuit. Oh boy. All right. Well, we are kind of just on a track made of clay here. And there goes that nice lead I had. It was not surprising once you heard it. Yeah. And I was the last one to come out from my team, so you knew it was me coming before the music played. So for you, that was just like, oh, of course he uses this kind of moment. That's pretty cool. You're getting out to the last 2 grind shows of the year. The one you were just at and this one, they're the last ones until next year, I believe. Last I heard, the plan was that grind is taking off until March of next year. But when they come back next year, I know Rip's got big plans, so it's not going to be. I don't even think it's going to be just 1 or 2 shows a month. I think it's more than that. So, going to be a lot of opportunities next year. I think I really botched that race. Yeah, 12th is not great. I had some other ones where I did okay, though. One more race. Does it say my current position in the... No, it doesn't. Okay, well, we'll see. Three laps. Here we go. Crap. I did not expect the guy in first place to just wipe himself out like that. So I wasn't prepared to dodge him. that turn, that turn seems dangerous. That's the second time in a row I've watched everyone wipe out on that one. I don't know who's designing these tracks, but they don't seem too worried about the well-being of the people racing on it. I feel like what I just said reads like a Seinfeld bit. Oh, they got designing these tracks, but they're not worried about the welfare of the people racing on it. Who are these people? Where are they getting these engineers? Is there some kind of school for people who design racetracks? I want to know what degree you get. Where they say, we've got a track and people are going to crash a lot, but you won't be blamed. Ah, third place ain't bad. I'll take it. All right. See how I did overall. Hey, completed. Final position was eighth. No bonus targets, but you know what? They gave me completed. That's fine. At least I get to see what's coming the next time I play. Okay, Outlaw Onslaught, Demolition Racing, another Demolition Derby, Demolition Racing, Challenge the Underdog. We got the Motorhome Racing, more Demolition Racing, more Demolition Racing. Yeah, that's going to be a blast. You know, this game's been a lot of fun. It's been slow going for me to get through it because I'm not great at it. Anyhow, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. That's going to be it for this week's streams because we got Kodai and Jet Wee coming in, so I'm going to be busy helping play host to them. And we got Grind and Limitless this weekend, so it's a big, busy weekend. I should be back again next Monday and Tuesday. That shouldn't be a problem, but who knows? We're going to find out. Anyhow, until then, thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all